Welcome to Wolvespirit Productions. Do you love traveling through a truck driver's eyes? Do you love watching dog videos? Well, if you do, stick around because you're in the right place. We are Wolvespirit Productions. I'm April.
I'm David.
This loudmouth here is Jester. Big blue beast behind us is Blue Velvet with our mascot Wolvespirit on the grill. Want to say hi? On this episode of Ride with Wolvespirit, we will be traveling through Indianapolis today. I hope you enjoy the ride. You start your ride with us at the Petro in Weatherford, Texas. You start your ride with us at the Flying J on the west side of Knoxville, Tennessee. I wanted to show you something, Lake Pontchartrain Bridge. I want to introduce you to our mascot, Wolvespirit. He's currently dressed up in his spring decoration. He's currently dressed up in his Flag Day and 4th of July decoration. When we say you're riding with Wolvespirit, this is who we're talking about. Jester's house. Jester, say bye to your fans. Beef trachea. Here he is. You got the first one. Jester wants to check it out with us too. Yeah, you got a package, but we're not opening that one yet, Mud. Get down.
Jester down.
Unboxing our Happy Mail. Look at all the packages we got. 9 packages to open. This is my new Bluetooth headphones. This is a little vacuum to pick up the diamonds that you drop. It is a diamond painting drill bit, and our dog Jester is checking it out with us. The rest of this are different diamond painting kits. Light ring, and it holds my phone. Impow, the diamond painting club.
These are heated wiper blades. Basically a high-end dash cam.
This is his Super Chewer bark box. We ordered some Pampered Chef goodies. Projects that we work on while we have off time. The Kentucky Down Under, Adventure Sioux, and Mammoth Onyx Cave. Tomorrow is Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to my mom. We're going to upload at least one new video weekly. It could be Ride with Wolvespirit, where you get to see us traveling across the United States, or our dog Jester's antics, or unboxing our Happy Mail, or it could be projects that we work on while we have off time. The general public doesn't understand what a truck driver goes through from day to day, so we want to share that with everyone. So if this interests you, smash the subscribe and bell icons to get notifications of new content. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Well, hello everybody. Welcome Wolvespirit Productions and Ride with Wolvespirit Live. Hey, my granny's garden, welcome in. I'm just getting everything, or finishing getting everything set up for the ride today. We stopped at the Flying J in Warrenton, Missouri for a quick 30-minute break and walk Jester and get started here. Jester, hey, get out of here. Jester apparently didn't want to get in the truck after his walk.
Yeah, he was trying to do it under the door. He was trying to come from over here.
Yeah, that doesn't work, dog.
No, you can't come under the door.
Hey, Kevin, word up. Welcome in. Granny's Garden's asking how we're doing. We're pretty good. What's the temperature? Let me just shut the truck off.
About 73.
About 73, you said? 73 degrees here. Just getting the side views set up here. Almost done. And then while we're parked here, let's see what. Thank you for sharing on Reddit, Kevin. I appreciate that. Welcome in, Aaron P. Word up.
Fix my log.
Almost done with that. So we picked up our current load from a Hostess DC last night in Kansas. And one of the things that I read about on the Google Maps reviews. Whoa. David's leaning on the steering wheel and honking the horn. Is that they give truck drivers, getting an echo over here, and I can't turn that off. They give truck drivers free goodie samples. Hostess makes snack cakes and all kinds of goodies. I think they're trying to fatten us up or something. But while we're parked here, I can show you. Maybe if I can get this box.
That must have full slaughter.
Yeah, help. It's heavy. They gave us this giant box full of goodies. It's not giant, but it's pretty good size. Oh, see if I can show you what they gave us. We haven't eaten any of it yet. So we got, I think there's 2 of these. 2 bags of donuts, strawberry flavor.
Box on this side.
Okay. Try to figure out where to put everything while I'm taking it out.
Hand it over this way.
Okay. Hey, Sandy, welcome in. Left is right, crochet with Sandy. Thank you so much for coming by. I appreciate that. Aaron P., hope you guys are having a good Wednesday. Oh, he's talking to Kevin in my granny's garden. And then we got a bag of donuts, Crunch, mini donuts. We got a box of 16 cakes, Ding Dongs.
Ding dong.
Aaron P. Oh, strawberry donuts. Yeah, those are good. And then we got a box of, there's 6 2-packs of the Hostess cupcakes.
12 cupcakes.
So yeah, 12 of the cupcakes. Looks like we got 2 of these.
Yeah.
The coffee cakes. I love their coffee cakes. Those are so good.
Cinnamon streusel.
Cinnamon streusel coffee cakes. And I know Brenda Davis Scrappy Doodah has found.
That's why.
Yeah, the boxes are a little bit crushed. Has found a bunch of this kind of stuff.
Ooh, there's mine.
David likes this next one. Let's see. There's, I'm trying to see, 6 of these in each box, and we got 2 of these boxes. Jumbo honey buns. Well, David gets a box, and I get a box, I guess. Joshua doesn't get any.
You get all the donuts.
I get all the donuts. I like honey buns too. Well, that was everything that was in the box that they gave
all
us.
The donuts, all of that.
All the coffee cakes, the donuts, the ding dongs, the cupcakes.
I'll eat a couple of the cupcakes.
Okay, he'll eat a couple of cupcakes.
So,
he is very picky on what foods he will and will not eat.
So the honey buns are mine.
No, I want some of the honey buns too. Pig.
Pig?
Not my fault you don't like most of this. Those look good, Aaron P. said. Hey, Bud Files, welcome in. Don't smush my donuts. Sandy said, hey, Mr. Wolvespirit, David. That'll work. Okay. Aaron P., doing good. Just eating some lunch. What's for lunch, Aaron? And don't forget to give the stream a thumbs up and share it out if you can. Get more people in here. We will be leaving probably within about 20 minutes, David.
About that.
We just had to stop and take a 30-minute off-duty break to reset the hours so we can keep going.
We set our 8-hour driving limit.
Yeah, reset the 8 hours we can drive before we have to take a 30-minute break. With what we have left on the drive line, we won't need another 30-minute break before we get parked for the night.
Got about 6 hours to drive. I got 750 on my 8.
Okay, we got 415 miles to our planned stop.
Really?
Yeah.
Sam's expecting me to haul.
I guess. Randy's saying 755 ETA.
right.
Yeah, 6 hours, 15 minutes. It's a quick Wednesday. It's still Wednesday,
Yeah, it's still Wednesday.
at least for us. I don't know where Erin is.
6 hours, 14 minutes, 8:23.
Okay.
Of course, you know how she does when we're stopping.
Yeah. Google Maps doesn't calculate the time correctly when you're not moving.
Yeah, it'll be about 8 o'clock. You said 7:55.
Yep. We'll be stopping a little southeast of Nashville, Tennessee.
Oh, it's not muted.
It's the phones. I can't mute them all the way.
Okay. That sucks.
Yeah. When the truck is running and we're going down the road, you don't hear it. Because you got so much other noise. So we are at the Flying J in Warrenton, Missouri, I-70, exit 188. When we get on the road in about 20 minutes, we'll be heading east towards St. Louis. You might get a glimpse of the St. Louis Arch.
I'm thinking to go 64 to try to
Okay.
get the view of the arch.
Okay. So it'll be on the left side of the truck. You'll see it from the front view.
You wouldn't see it if it went the other way.
Yeah.
99% certain. You might see the top of it, but that's it.
My granny's garden. Have a good snack package to eat on while you are driving. Yep. I was surprised when they gave us that much stuff. The St. Louis Cardinals are playing today. Oh boy.
What time?
What time, and are they in St. Louis? That might cause backups.
I might want to change my idea of going that way.
Yeah.
Because that goes right by the stadium, too.
Maybe I need to look that up.
Yeah. Get in there.
Oh, they're playing right now.
Okay.
They're in the fourth inning.
Maybe they add them.
Yeah. The game should be ending around 3 p.m.
Yeah. Should be through there by then.
We should be good.
Okay.
Hey, Scratch and Pete, welcome in. I just finished showing off the goodies that Hostess gave us. That was our shipper last night, where we picked up our current load. Go back and watch the replay and see everything we got. It's a bunch of stuff.
I thought that's what I had left up there.
Okay. I think they're trying to fatten us up for the slaughter. Oh. Yeah? Oh, you lost the one too?
I think I lost the same one. The saying is on the side facing you, right?
I don't know. I haven't installed the new phone mounts that we just unboxed Sunday. We're still using the old tripods. Haven't really had time to get those installed. I did test it out, and I'm not sure yet if it's going to work for the side view camera. We'll have to play with that and see if it will work. Otherwise, I'll just have to use the old tripod for that one. But now that I have it out of the box, I can show it too. Can you fill that one and get me the other one, please? So this is that new mount that I just unboxed. This is the, let me see. This is the phone part. And it does spread far enough to hold my Note 10 Plus with an OtterBox Defender case. So that's a good thing. It's big enough to hold the phone without having to take the case off. And then this part right here, this unscrews and this widens out to grip anything, or you get really narrow to grip like just your visor bar, which is what I'm planning for the front view camera. And then side view camera, I need it as far apart as possible to try to grip the grab bar. It won't go as far as I need for gripping the door handle. So I have to figure out something different if this will even work for the side view. And then also, get this put back together. These right here, only one of the buttons pushes, and then you can bend it. And this one does that too. Hey, Mom, welcome in. Mom. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So we're just taking our quick 30-minute break before we get back on the road. We're at the Flying J in Warrenton, Missouri on I-70, exit 188. Hurry back, Aaron. And then we'll be heading into and through St. Louis. Even though the Cardinals are playing today, we should be able to get through that area on I-64 before they're done and traffic gets bad with everybody leaving the game. We stopped here to walk gesture, take the break, show you what Hostess gave us last night. If you didn't get here in time to see that, make sure you watch the replay to see all the goodies they gave us. Whole box full of stuff.
ETA to quote unquote push stadium.
Mm-hmm.
1 hour.
Okay. That's going to be tight.
6:30. Or 63, I mean. 63 miles.
Yeah. And what time can we leave?
In about 10 minutes.
So we can leave in about 10 minutes, and it'll take us about an hour, so we'll be getting there right about 3. Oh, boy.
Going to extra innings.
Yeah. Please go into extra innings. It's possible. I don't know if anybody's watching that game. They're pretty close. Mom's on mobile, so she can't say hello to all individually. It's more difficult to tag each person individually when you're on mobile. On a computer, you can just type an @ symbol and the first 2 letters of the person's name, and then it pops up their name. Aaron, it's cool they gave you stuff. Do other businesses give you stuff? Sometimes. For us, we haven't really seen that very often.
No.
Several of the pet places will give you treats, especially if you tell them that you have a dog or a cat in your truck. We've gotten a bunch of treats for gesture like that. Kevin, I'm working and listening. Did you show the goodies? Yes, I did, Kevin. I guess I could show them again if you want to get back there and no. David doesn't want to get back and get the box out of the sleeper. It was 2 boxes. Was it 6 of the honey buns?
Mm-hmm.
2 boxes of each 6. Let me start over. 2 boxes, and each box had 6 of the jumbo honey buns. There was 2 boxes of, is it 6 of the coffee cakes?
Yeah.
What else? There was a box of ding dongs, a box of cupcakes, 2 bags of strawberry flavored donuts, and a bag of the crunch flavored mini donuts. He'll rewatch. And sometimes the stuff that they give away, it's damaged. The box is damaged. The box is a little bit crushed. Like a couple of those donuts and the stuff that they gave us, the box was a little bit crushed. So they can't sell that, but they can write it off as a um, a return, a claim,
Well, in their case, just a damaged
a
product.
damaged product. And then since it's written off and it's a tax deduction for them, they'll just give it away to either their employees or drivers, or they donate it to food pantries, stuff like that. My granny's garden, I used to love the honey buns when I was growing up. Well, David made claim to both boxes. I don't know if he'll even let me have one.
I might.
He might. Of course, I get all the donuts, all the coffee cakes, and all the ding dongs. He doesn't like any of those. He might have a couple of the cupcakes, he said. And I'm sure you just heard the farter go off. That's David turning the truck back on, and it tests the lane departure warnings, which we call the farters. My granny's garden is laughing. How are your, is it daughter and son-in-law that drive for Prime? How are they doing? Can't remember if it's daughter and son-in-law or son and daughter-in-law. I think it's daughter and son-in-law.
The kids.
Yeah, the kids. Aaron, I'll trade honey buns for donuts.
He wants donuts. You have honey buns.
Yes, daughter and son-in-law. How are they doing? Are they liking it? A few more minutes and we'll get going. They're doing well. That's cool. And then he heads back there anyway. You're what? Oh, I put it in that pocket on the top left. What's everybody drinking? I'm drinking plain water. I just reused this bottle to put my water in. It's a 1 liter bottle, and I've got two of that size. So I keep one in the fridge at all times, and the other one I'm drinking on most of the day.
I would do it back there, but
My daughter is kind of disappointed with her trainer, but my son-in-law is happy with his. What's going on with your daughter's trainer? Aaron's drinking water. I don't know if you can see Jester back there. Probably too dark. Jester! Let me get the flashlight aimed right. Jester! Are you back there, dog?
hey, dog.
There he is! Whoa. Uh-oh. It's dead. It just died. I locked it. But it just turned off. It turned off.
Yeah.
There's Jester. My granny's garden is drinking water.
It's not them in that picture that died.
Yeah, it just turned off all of a sudden. I didn't touch anything. Hey, Jester.
It's in warm.
I don't know. That's weird.
What, Papa Dookie?
You have a good walk, Mutt.
Yeah, he did his pee-pees.
You want to say hi to Grandma? Grandma's in the chat. I got my hair cut yesterday,
You know,
and David did too.
got stuck in the arm.
And he got his second booster. Mom said, "Hey, Jester." And David's alarm for one of his games going off. How long do you usually drive each day? Kevin asks. It just depends on what load we're on, where we're going, how far we need to get, but we are limited to how far or how many hours we can drive. It's 11 hours within a 14-hour window. Once you start the day, you have 14 hours to finish your clock, finish everything you need to do. Every 8 hours of driving, you have to stop and take a 30-minute break, which can be on duty or off duty or any combination thereof, or in the sleeper also. Um, and there is something else. It's called an 8-2 or a 7-3 split, where you stop for 2 or 3 hours off duty. It has to be all off duty or sleeper. Cannot be any on duty. And then the 8 or 7 to go along with the 2 or 3, because it has to add up to 10 hours. The longer part has to be all in the sleeper berth. And then each time you take one of those 8-2 or 7-3 breaks, it resets your 14-hour clock to the last time you were off duty. Is that explaining it right, David? Okay. It's really confusing if you don't understand it. That's the basics of it, though. Hey, Barberry, welcome in. Popped in to say hi and leave a thumb. Thank you so much. Share it out if you can. And everybody else, if you haven't already, make sure you give the stream a thumbs up and share it out. I'd really appreciate it. My granny's garden, he is a nice person, but he seems to need more training himself. Another trucker asked them at a stop if they were learning together. Yeah, some of these companies, they put their drivers in the training seat, being a trainer, a little bit too quickly, in our opinion. When David went to drive for Trans Am back in late 2016, his trainer literally had like 6 or 8 months of driving, period. That's all he'd done. And he was David's trainer. And at that point, David had like 9 or 10 years of experience. Or 12 years. Okay. Well, then by now you got like 17. He's pushing 17 years now. But David taught Tyler, his trainer, a few things during their time together. So that was interesting for David. And this guy, he was like half David's age. Okay, let's get our views set up here.
Hit it, Lily.
Whoops. No, I don't want that one. Yeah, don't sing that because we don't want to get copyright claims. There we go. We're getting on the road now. I didn't have my laptop completely locked down.
Head north toward Old US 40 East, West Veterans Memorial Parkway.
Boy, rough parking lot.
Turn right toward Old US 40 East, West Veterans Memorial Parkway, then turn right onto Old US 40 East.
Passing a fuel island here, and you can see it's busy.
Next right onto Old US 40 East, West Veterans Memorial Parkway.
Bunch of trucks waiting to get fuel, and there's one backing up. This is the Flying J in Warrenton, Missouri, I-70, exit 188. We just stopped here for...
Turn left onto State Highway B.
We just stopped here for the 30-minute break to reset the driving hours and to walk Jester. Yeah, make sure you go driving again. Yeah, the E-log is not going to the drive line automatically again. Have a safe drive, my granny's garden. Thank you. Hey, Carol's Creative Corner, welcome in.
In 200 feet, turn left on State Highway B, MOB, and then take the entrance to the right in 550 feet.
Don't forget to watch the replay to see the goodies that Hostess gave us. That was our shipper for this current load. They gave us a whole box of all kinds of goodies. Free stuff. Yep, have a safe drive from Aaron.
Feet, take the entrance to the right on I-70 East, US 40 East.
Carol's Creative Corner hugs.
The I-70 East ramp, then merge onto I-70 East.
Sending you hugs back, Carol. If you guys aren't connected to each other, make sure you get connected. Give the stream thumbs up. Share it out if you can. I'd really appreciate it. Get more people in here watching. One of the main goals of our channel is to, I don't want to use the word educate because that's kind of, I don't know, snobby-ish. But the general public doesn't understand. Hang on. You cannot talk over the GPSs because you can't hear yourself think, much less talk. The general public doesn't understand. Usually, most of the people we've met and just out here on the road, from what we see and experience, they don't understand what a truck driver goes through from day to day out here on the road for 300 plus days a year. So that's one of the main goals of my channel, is to show, what we do, how we deal with it, the traffic that we're dealing with day to day, some of the stupid stuff, not only four-wheelers, the car drivers, but also other truck drivers are doing every day. We see so much, it's almost daily. We've seen truck drivers with books open up on their steering wheel, reading a book while they're driving down the road, or texting and driving, or eating and driving, or truck drivers with their foot up on the door sill or up on their dash. If you don't have both feet on the floor, how are you going to work the pedals? And, if you got a sudden traffic jam up ahead, you're going to be struggling to get your feet down there on the pedals to stop before you hit somebody or crash yourself. It's crazy, some of the stuff we see.
They say the reaction time and brake lag and all of that time, perfect. That's about 2 seconds.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys can hear David. He's really quiet and on the other side of the truck. But he's talking about the reaction time and the brake lag. It's if you've got perfect reaction and there's nothing wrong with your slack adjusters on your brakes, your reaction time for getting stopped or starting to stop is 2 seconds minimum.
Before the brakes actually start applying.
Yeah, before the brakes start applying is 2 seconds at least. Hey Nora, welcome in. Nora said hi, Dee.
Hi.
David, or D, as I've been calling him ever since we met. 40 and Broke, welcome in. Thank you for coming by.
So you got a guy that's got his feet up on the dash. How long is it going to take to get his feet to the floor?
Yeah, if you got somebody driving one of these trucks with his feet up on the dash, how long do you think it's going to take him to get his feet down on the floor to start working the pedals, to stop?
And you add about a second and a half to that.
Add a second and a half to that. And if he's distracted with texting or something else besides that, it just adds up. And the longer it takes to start to stop, the longer it takes to get stopped. And when it already takes us, a football field to get stopped? And the heavier you are, the worse it is. We are hauling in mid-range load. We're right around 30,000 pounds on this load. So it's not super heavy, but it's not super light either. We're hauling a load of Hostess snack cakes kind of stuff. That's where we picked up last night. And if you're just coming in, make sure you watch the replay later to see all the goodies that Hostess gave us last night. Whole box full of stuff. Oi! Rough road. That dark patch that you saw right in front of us, that was rough. Okay. This is actually the town of Warrenton, but the Flying J is considered to be in Warrenton also. Hauling ding dongs. At least it's not dinglings. David. Uh, and we are planning on taking I-64 through St. Louis, so you might get a glimpse of the St. Louis Arch. You'll see that on the front view camera when we get there. In just about an hour, maybe a little bit less than that.
About 53 miles, 55 miles from here.
About 53, 55 miles from here. What's the speed limit? Speed limit is 70, which is what we're actually doing, about 67 right now. Nope, 70. Randy's bouncing around on what she shows.
My dash is 69.
Okay.
A little bit of a hill.
There's a little bit of hill right here, so it slowed us down a mile or so. But we usually run the speed limit. We don't run over the speed limit. And when we pull out to pass somebody, we pass them and get back over when we get the chance.
I always try to leave about 3 seconds of following distance.
And David said he always tries to leave 3 seconds of following distance in front of, behind. We need that space to be able to stop.
My car is 3 seconds in front of me right now.
That black car right in front of us is 3 seconds ahead of us. 4 seconds. Can you guys hear David at all when he's talking?
Probably not. Here comes an idiot.
Here comes somebody up on the right side trying to pass us. He's going to cut us off because he's impatient. Aaron said he can hear you. Here comes another one. And we're getting too close to the truck now to be safe with him passing us. Or her. Don't do it.
He backed off.
Okay. I think it's a lady. Yeah. Don't cut trucks off like that. That is so unsafe. Need a Dave cam. David.
If something happens to go wrong with any of the 3 vehicles right there,
Yeah.
you just got a wreck. And
If anybody misjudges any of that, us, the other truck, or the car, that's spelling disaster right there.
God forbid somebody has a blowout.
Or yeah, a blowout, a mechanical issue, something you can't control. No, it's not worth it. Just have patience. When the truck driver can and he finishes his pass, he'll get over, and then you can pass where you're supposed to pass, on the left side. How is everybody doing today? And I can't talk.
I don't know how you're doing.
Yeah, my mouth doesn't want to work right.
Way station ahead.
5 miles to the way station. I think it was closed earlier.
It's almost always closed.
Okay. I haven't had a chance yet to install the new phone holders. Huh? Go ahead.
Getting that close.
Oh, yeah.
Behind somebody that close.
Yeah, David doesn't like getting that close to somebody when he moves over. Yeah, Swifty. Swift is one of the slowest companies out here. Their name is a misnomer. Yeah, the only thing that's Swift about them is their name. I think Raider Express is the slowest.
Yep.
They're governed to 58 miles an hour, period. My granny's garden looks like you have some beautiful weather. Yes, it's blue skies. I don't see a single cloud. It's a little bit hazy around the edges, but I don't know. It's bright and sunny and 60, what?
87.
77 degrees. So yeah, it's nice and warm.
You mentioned that on your Scouts Jack.
Yeah. We have a little thermometer thing on the bottom of our driver's side west coast mirror. That's what we call it. It's the outside side mirror. And it comes in, the temperature is relayed to the dash. David's got a thing on the dash that he can pull up, and it tells what that thermometer is reading for the temperature, the outside temperature. It might be a couple degrees off because the heat from the road and the heat from the engine and the truck itself could be affecting that, but it's usually pretty accurate within a couple of degrees. I don't think Aaron ever answered what was for lunch. I had a can of Vienna sausage as a snack right before we went live, and I opened up the can, and there's supposed to be 8 of the sausages in one of those little cans. Well, I opened it up, and the middle one was missing. I was like, "Damn, I got cheated." Never seen that before.
They're usually packed by weight.
Yeah, maybe that's why the other 7 were so tightly packed, and I couldn't get. Okay, I just lost the Wi-Fi on the laptop, and I'm getting that plugged in, turned back on. So just give me a minute, and I'll get my laptop view back up. Got to plug the MiFi in. I can't read the chat right now. Well, at least with the two phones connected also, it keeps it going.
Yeah.
That's a good thing.
I stay on.
Yeah. Okay, there we go. We're back. My granny's garden. My daughter just texted me that they are in Miami now. They drove from Illinois and stopped in Tennessee. We will be in Florida tomorrow. We're delivering in Winter Haven, Florida, Friday afternoon. We're not going quite that far south. Winter Haven is about 45 miles from Orlando. Maybe a few more miles than that. There we go. We're planning on stopping a little southeast of Nashville, Tennessee for tonight. And then we'll stop in Micanopy, Florida tomorrow night. I didn't look to see how many miles that was. Today's plan is about 613 miles. Tomorrow is 545 miles. And then we'll be 128 miles from delivery. And we don't have to deliver till 4 p.m. Eastern Friday. So probably leave between noon and 1 Eastern from Micanopy.
Yeah.
Allow a little bit of extra time just in case we run into any traffic or anything.
Wentzville curve.
What?
The Wentzville curve.
Oh, Wentzville curve, as David calls it. A lot of people call it. My granny's garden, Winter Haven, is about an hour and a half from her. Oh, cool. Am I remembering correctly? You live by Tampa? Or am I guessing correctly? I can't remember if you ever said before or not. I have a good memory for some things, mostly numbers, but like names and faces and stuff like that, not so much. Yep, getting on I-64 now.
1,000 feet. Keep to the right on I-64 East US 40 East US 61 South. To take the I-70 East exit.
That wants to stay outside.
No, Sam, we're not taking I-70.
Continue on I-70 East
Continue on this road for 41 miles.
She's insistent. She'll change her mind. There goes the farter. This truck has a lane departure system. It warns you if you get over the either white line on the shoulder side or the dashes on the inside side or either side of a lane. And we call it the farter because it kind of sounds like a fart. But we do have a button on the dash that we can push, and it'll turn that warning off for about 15 minutes. And it automatically comes back on again. Excuse me. Bouncy road today. One of these days, when we get a load going through Indiana, I'll show you a really bouncy road. Indiana is one of the worst. And going over these same bumps in a car does not feel the same. I don't know if it's a combination of the air ride and being higher up and bigger and heavier.
Bigger and heavier.
Bigger and heavier, David said. We do have air ride seats and an air ride cab, an air ride suspension. The trailer is air ride. At least our current trailer is. There's a lot of trailers out there that are not. Steph sells stuff by the seashore. That's not easy to say. It's even one time, much less three. Welcome in. Boy, this is great. I lived on a tour bus for years. I remember that view well and fondly. A tour bus? Like a band? Very interesting. Don't forget to give the stream a thumbs up and share it out if you can. Would really appreciate. Get more people in here seeing where we're going. We are currently on I-64, about mile marker 4, I believe.
Yep.
Eastbound in Missouri. Randy is saying Lake St. Louis in Missouri. We are basically in St. Louis, going through St. Louis today. You might get a glimpse of the St. Louis Arch. That'll be on the front view camera, the top left of the screen. Probably about 35 minutes.
Yeah, probably about that.
Okay. Carol's Creative Corner. Sorry, got a call from my daughter. No problem. And Steph sells stuff by the seashore. I can't even say it. Yes, like a band. Cool. What kind of band? What genre? My husband listens to almost everything, but I'm more into country music. Anybody we would know? Be cool. The car that's passing us on the left is texting. The driver is texting. Bouncy road again. That white Lexus up there. That was the driver that was texting and driving. Don't do that. That is so dangerous. If you guys aren't connected to each other, feel free to get connected. Build up your channels. I don't mind at all. We hope you're enjoying the ride so far. This is our 5th Ride with Wolvespirit live. We were home for a few days, and now we're getting back on the road today, heading towards Florida to deliver Friday afternoon. We plan on stopping southeast of Nashville, Tennessee tonight, and in Micanopy, Florida tomorrow night. Steph sells stuff by the seashore. I'll get that eventually. I was on the road pretty much all through the 90s. Too many bands to list. Okay. I was born in 81. So back in the 90s, I only listened to country. And when I wasn't listening to country music, I was listening to Christian music for a couple of years there. Carol's Creative Corner off to grocery shopping. Oi. See you later, Carol. Thank you for coming by. I appreciate it. And don't forget to watch the replay. Right at the beginning, I showed all the goodies that Hostess, the shipper for our current load, gave us for free. Whole box of goodies. I think they're trying to fatten us up for the slaughter or something. David's already laid claim to the 2 boxes of jumbo honey buns. Most of the rest of it, he's letting me have. He's really picky. He's a picky eater. It's nap time, but I'll be watching out for you from now on. Be safe. Thank you, Steph sells stuff by the seashore. There, I got it. Yay! So glad to have you here, and I hope you'll enjoy the ride next time we're on and the rest of our content. Don't forget the bell icon so you'll get notifications. And I'm getting a phone call. It's that Fulton number again. Fulton, Missouri. And it comes up as potential spam. Sorry, I'm not answering you. Tried answering it the other day and they never said anything. I don't know anybody in Fulton, Missouri. At least I don't think I do. Oh, yeah. Do we have a lane restriction here? We're not allowed in the far left lane. Truck drivers aren't. And this Simex in front of us really should not be in this lane. He's doing right now 55. Speed limit, Randy says it's 60. Okay. My granny's garden. Do you have a setup to cook on your truck? Yes, we do. We have a couple of things to help us with cooking. We have a 4.9 cubic foot fridge with a separate freezer door. It's quite a bit of storage space for cold stuff. This right here is the top of the fridge, and it's sitting on the floor. It's just about 4 feet tall, I believe, maybe a little bit over 4 feet. Um, we also have a Golan's 3-in-1 microwave air fryer convection oven. That's up here. And then we have a Pampered Chef grill griddle that I unboxed on the channel last year. And we haven't really been using that much lately. It's a little bit inconvenient to use in the truck. It's big and bulky, and um, cleanup is sometimes a problem in the truck unless we're going to go into a truck stop and get a shower. And then we also have an electric skillet and a 2-slice toaster. Oh, and my electric kettle to boil water for like ramen noodles or hot chocolate, stuff like that. We do not drink coffee or tea. Neither one of us likes it, so we don't have to worry about that. David drinks Dr. Thunder, the Walmart brand of Dr. Pepper, and I drink water throughout the day. With a meal, I usually have either one soda. I don't do refills or multiple sodas with meals. Or I'll have like a Snapple, 32-ounce bottle of Snapple. With breakfast, we sometimes have milk or chocolate milk or orange juice. That's pretty much it for our drink choices. About 5 years ago, I basically cut out soda completely for a couple months, and I lost 20 pounds in that 2 months. And then after that, I plateaued, stopped losing weight, or really, really slowed down. Over the last 5 years, I have lost 70 pounds total, net. It goes up and down. But from where I was when I started and where I am now, I've lost 70 pounds. Um, and after that first couple months, I decided, okay, well, when I have a meal, like if we eat out, I'll have one soda. The rest of the time we're at that restaurant or whatever, I'll have water. Or if I get a 20-ounce bottle of soda, like on Tuesdays, the Pilot Flying J has an offer in their app for truck drivers that you buy one, get one free Mountain Dew for Tuesday. So I get 20-ounce Mountain Dews a week, and that's the soda I'll have in the truck. I don't buy 2 liters like I used to. I used to drink 2 liters all day long. I think I was up to 2 liters a day back then. I don't do that anymore. I haven't done that in years. Trying to be healthier, but even with that, being on the road and our restaurant choices and the choices of what we can keep in the truck, it's still not healthy. Not as healthy as I would like it to be. He's what?
He's dressed right.
Yeah, he's dressed right. He's got all the leather on.
Yep.
That motorcycle just passed. Harley Davidson.
Wearing his helmet, full set of leathers.
Yep.
Leather gloves.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, he's dressed for the fall, not the ride. The classic. I don't know if you saw that yellow car going the other way. That was a classic. Beautiful. It's like a 50s style? 30s style?
Yep.
Wow, that one's old.
30s rock.
30s hot rod. Beautiful. Mom's got to go. See you later, Mom. Isn't that the no, the thing up on the left,
What?
the
Bush?
putting putting the thing,
Yeah, that's a driving range.
driving range. I can't ever think of what it's called. There's a driving range right up here on the left. You can see the fence.
That's a lot of fence.
Yeah, very tall fence. Would you say that's 50 feet tall or more?
Probably close to 100.
Closer to 100, David said. Not sure if it's coming through on the video. Yeah, you can see the side of the fence right there. Okay. 19 miles in on I-64, we still haven't reached the loop yet for St. Louis,
The west side of St. Louis.
the west side of St. Louis. It's good you don't have heavy traffic. Yeah, there is quite a few cars out here, but it's not as heavy as it could be, depending on time of day.
Too bad yet.
And it's only about 2:30 here, 2:37. So it's not rush hour, morning, evening, or lunchtime. We're about 20 minutes from the stadium. The Cardinals are playing at home today.
About that.
We'll go right by the stadium, so we were a little bit concerned about, what time they're going to let out and everything, be done with the game. I go check the score. No, it's not tight.
Okay.
Oh, and they're playing the New York Mets.
St. Louis winning?
Yes, they were not earlier.
Okay.
Uh-huh. My daughter is heading to Utah from Miami. Wow, that's going to be a trip. It's my granny's garden. Aaron, the game won't end in 20 minutes. It's still in the sixth inning. Yeah.
No, probably won't.
No, it's not going to be the bottom of the sixth.
Yeah.
Go Cardinals, go! Boy, oh God!
That's what we mean
That-
by being an idiot.
No. What in the world, people? Don't do that.
Far enough away. We had a
Yeah,
way.
there's a whole open lane between where they were and the cop on the shoulder. You don't have to do that. You caused an accident doing that. Oh my, sorry, I hate when that happens. People will go, they don't get it. Oy. Okay.
Still,
Yeah. Oy. When there is a lane between you and where the emergency vehicle is on the shoulder, you don't have to slow down and move over. You don't have to do anything. You're already a lane away from them. There's a lane between you and them. You can stay where you are. You can keep going. They're busy. They're not going to come after you if you're speeding. Just keep going. Don't slam on your brakes. Don't cut people off. That causes accidents.
Invariably, the person you move in front of is not paying attention.
Thankfully, David was paying attention. Aaron said, you upload a separate video of idiots on the road. We have a couple times, yes. I just did last week of a black minivan that cut us off doing 90 miles an hour in Arkansas. It's really a short video. And I also did one last year when we were in New Mexico. There was actually a truck, a semi-truck, passing other trucks on a 2-lane coming towards us. And, and he barely got back over in time before going head on with us. And David moved to the shoulder to avoid the accident also. But there wasn't much shoulder, and it's a 2-lane, 1 lane each way. It's, I think it was a U.S. road, U.S. 54. I think that's what it was, in New Mexico. That was scary, too. Yeah, east of Tucumcari, New Mexico. Because we had just entered the state a little bit before that. Oh, I know it's a little bit difficult to tell distances in the camera, in the video, but that was way too close for comfort.
He's 100 feet in front of me.
That van right in front of us is 100 feet in front of us.
150 now.
150 now. He's pulling away. Our truck is about 75 feet long. And it takes us 300 feet to get stopped. That's why the more distance we have in front of us, the better. And same for behind. We need that space to be able to stop in an emergency.
Put it this way, ideally, if you're going to move over in front of a truck, do 2 to 3 trucks before you move over.
David said, ideally, if you're going to move in front of a truck, leave 2 to 3 truck lengths. That's 150 to 200 plus feet between where you're moving over and the front of the truck before you move over. And don't move over and slow down. Keep at your current speed that you just passed that truck at until you get farther ahead, and then go back to the speed limit. That's the safest way to do it.
In half a mile, keep left to stay on I-64 East.
There's the outer loop, 270.
Okay, here's I-270, the outer loop on the west side of St. Louis. Semi-trucks cannot stop on a dime.
Keep left to stay on I-64 East.
You can't even stop on a silver dollar.
We can't even stop on a silver dollar, David said. We do need
Continue on I-64 East for 6 miles.
We do need 300 feet or more to stop. The more the better. Just because we have 18 wheels does not mean we can stop faster. We do have 10 brakes, but we're much heavier than the car. The car is about 3,500 pounds. We can be upwards of 80,000 pounds. And some trucks out here are even heavier than that because they're oversized. They're heavy haul. Up in Michigan, they haul a lot of scrap metal, so they're even heavier. Their trucks can be 100,000 pounds plus. Yeah, that car right there just moved in front of us. That was too close.
Or this guy, more like it.
Yeah.
No, you get on.
Kevin, have you tried picture in picture? I'm not sure what you're meaning. Drive cam on big screen, your cam in bottom corner. I'm not sure how to do that, Kevin. I'm still trying to learn how to get the camera views set up the way I want in StreamYard. I figured that one out, but then you can't really see the side view. It's small too.
Something says state order and basically demolished arch.
Oh, it's right on the border, right?
Yep.
Okay.
The arch is definitely right on.
Yeah.
the border.
And the stadium's nearby.
Nearby,
Okay.
like half a mile.
Okay.
Line.
My Granny's Garden, gotta go. Have a safe drive. Thank you, My Granny's Garden. We'll see you next time. I hope you enjoyed the trip, and we'll see you on the next ride.
In half a mile, keep left to stay on I-64 East.
State border ahead.
Keep left to stay on I-64 East. Continue on I-64 East for 9 miles.
Did you say state order in that mess?
I think she did. I didn't hear her.
You said something.
Yeah, I wasn't really listening. I think we're about 10 miles from the Arch, the St. Louis Arch, and the stadium where the Cardinals are currently playing against the Mets. And refresh the score. It's not changed. They're still in the bottom of the 6. Anybody else watching the score on the Cardinals game? We're rooting for the Cardinals. White car, you need to step on it if you're moving over. I guess he's not. Yeah. Oh, you finally moved over? Okay.
Right at the exit. We're now in St. Louis.
We're officially in St. Louis now. Kevin, if you're still here, I sent you a message on Instagram. Hey, jewelry, etc. Welcome in. If I remember right, that's one that comments on stepping on Legos on the Happy Meal Live. What is your name? My name is April. My husband is David. And of course, everybody knows Jester. He's in the bunk back here in his house. Get the flashlight.
World famous Jester.
Yeah, world famous Jester. We're trying to get him world famous. Jester's house. Let's see. Pull me up for a minute. Jester. Here he is. He's looking at us.
Hey, J-Dog. There's the orange.
Tilt his head. Okay, I need to pull up this other camera. Right in front of us, you can see the top of the arch. Off to the left a little bit. We're turning right, so it'll be off to the right. Or we're turning left, so it'll be off to the left, the right in a minute. I'll get it straight eventually. Jewelry, etc. said, hi, April and David. Hi, sweet Chester. It's Jester, Jester. Right in the chat. Jester, like a court jester. Joker, which he very much is. You can call me Laura. I'll try to remember that, jewelry, etc. I'm bad with names and faces. Laura, yeah. My bad, no problem. Chester was my, I think, uncle on my mom's side. Or no, my grandpa.
Park ranger.
Well, oh, okay. That white car on the right side, that's a park ranger car. Interesting. No worries. I can relate to that.
Yeah, we're definitely getting close to downtown.
Yeah, all the wiggles get close to downtown St. Louis. And where did the arch go? I can't see it.
Yeah, they have to follow all the property lines.
Yeah. Oi. Did we pass it? Oh, there it is. You can't really see it right now. It's off to the right.
There you go, yeah.
And I just saw the glimpse of the top.
Actually, pretty good.
Yeah.
You're going to lose it on the billboard.
Yeah. Oi. Hey, Robin, welcome in. Oi. Aaron's got to go. Hope you guys have a safe trip. Thank you, Aaron. We hope you enjoyed the trip, and we'll see you on the next ride. Robin's asking, where are we? We are in St. Louis, Missouri, downtown. And there's an ambulance up ahead going code. I just saw it. The St. Louis Arch is off to the right over here somewhere. You can't see it right now. You pull up the multi-views again.
Straight ahead.
Oh, actually, it's straight ahead. Let me pull that back up. Hopefully you can see that. Oi. Behind that billboard that's up on the pole. And we are on I-64 eastbound. We're heading towards Florida to deliver Friday afternoon. Planning on stopping southeast of Nashville, Tennessee tonight, and in Micanopy, Florida tomorrow night. And then we'll deliver Friday afternoon. Yeah, Ferris wheel and the arch off to the left. I'm not sure. I think you can see them. Depending on how big your screen is. Yeah.
And the arch is behind that big building right now. That's got a bit of a dome on it.
Yeah. That tan-ish dome building is hiding the arch right now.
The southern leg of the arch.
There's the Ferris wheel off to the right, or off to the left. It just went behind a building.
The southern leg and the top of the arch.
Yep.
Now, definitely see about it.
Bring me some barbecue ribs, Robin said. Keep on trucking.
In 1.5 miles, keep to the left on I-55 north I-70 east US 40 east I-64
Half a mile,
east.
keep left to stay on I-64 East.
Kevin is working and listening. Okay, ambulance is getting off here.
Right at the stadium.
Uh-oh. Might have had a problem at the stadium. That's right here.
I don't know how well you can see it.
Yeah, there's a stadium right in front of
Stadium
us.
Building on the left-hand side.
Yeah, the red building. I can see the bleachers coming out the top.
I-64 East.
That's where the Cardinals are playing right now.
Continue on I-64 East for 1 mile.
Catch that fly ball.
Yeah, catch the fly ball coming out of the stadium. Yeah, good luck with that one.
That's a high pop.
Score still has not changed.
And we're basically right beside the arch. You can't see it.
Yeah. There's the arch, but you can't see it from here. I don't have a camera facing that way. Next time we are heading west through St. Louis, and there's a helicopter. Well, you'll get a really good view of it, depending on what way we come in.
In a half mile, keep to the left on I-55 north I-70 east US 40 east I-64 east. Speed limit reduced ahead. In a quarter mile,
Okay.
keep to the left on I-55 north I-70 east US 40 east I-64 east. Crossing the border, entering
Take exit
Illinois.
1, then keep left.
We are in Illinois now. Robin saw the arch.
Left.
In 2 miles, keep to the right on I-64 east aisle 3 north.
Clean up aisle 3. David has been up in the arch. I have not.
Left. Follow signs for I-64 East, US 40 East. Keep left.
I'm keeping left. I can't keep much more left than this.
Quarter mile.
I keep any more left, I'll be over the wall.
Yeah. Don't want to do that. Huh?
In a quarter mile, keep to the left on I-64 I-55 I-70.
You can't talk over the GPSs. What, David?
You said keep right for blah, 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 Barack Obama Avenue, right there.
Okay. No, we're not going that way.
Get off right there.
Yeah.
Speed limit
Road
reduced
work.
ahead.
Oi. Couldn't beat it.
In 1 mile, keep to the right on I-64 east aisle 3 north.
I would never go up the arch. Are you afraid of heights, Robin? Me and heights don't mix well either.
40, right
David wants to go skydiving and bungee jumping and all this other crazy stuff. I'm like, nah, I'll watch from the ground. I'll do the video of you doing it.
GoPro to put on my helmet on.
Yeah, there we go. GoPro on the helmet. Yeah, Robin's afraid of heights. I don't blame you.
In a half mile,
Oy.
keep to the right on I-64
Rough
East
road.
IL3 North.
In a quarter mile, take exit 3 for I-64 East, Illinois 3 North toward Louisville.
In a quarter mile, keep to the right on I-64 East IL3 North.
Take exit 3.
I hope he's staying on 55. Doesn't change mine last second.
You better.
Yeah.
Continue for
Continue on this
75
road for
miles.
3.9 miles.
Go now.
Yep. We got a traffic jam up ahead.
That's 70 coming in.
70 coming in from the right.
5 coming in on this side.
55 coming in from the left.
Not very far. Back up.
Don't forget to give the stream a thumbs up and share it out if you can. Would like to get more people in here watching. Spread the news and
Got the ride.
yeah, spread the ride around. If I was younger, I'd try to drive a truck. We know people that are 70 years old out here driving. And we've met a lot of people that change careers late in life and are driving. Basically, they had a 20, 30-year career, retired, did something else, retired from that. What's the longest you've ever been stuck in traffic? I'm looking at David for that answer.
3 or 4 hours.
3 or 4 hours, he said.
Yeah.
That came from Robin. We have with Robin.
And we got
Yeah, right lane closing for construction. Probably been a little bit longer than that one time.
one I think you're thinking of. We ran out of hours.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's that one too. There's been a few times that we got stuck in traffic for several hours.
That was about 4 hours.
We've never, as far as I can remember, and as far as I've been out here with David riding, I don't remember ever getting stuck in a situation where we were stuck on the road for like overnight or long enough that it completely reset our hours for a fresh work day or anything like that.
Yeah.
And I don't think David's ever had anything like that when he was solo before we met.
Okay. And they're done with the construction now.
Yeah. Me too. 3 to 4 hours going to Florida. And Robin said that's good. Well, it's good that you haven't done anything that was that long of a stop. My biggest problem is using public toilets. Well, We do have a portable camping toilet in our truck because I can't sometimes get to the bathroom in time, especially like when we're parked overnight and gotta get dressed and shoes on and get out of the truck and run into the truck stop if we're at a truck stop. So long time ago, we decided, okay, we're just going to have the portable camping toilet in the truck. We change out the bag every day. We actually double bag with Force Flex type bag, so it's heavy duty and it's reinforced and all that. And then we have some product that we put in there.
5 miles. Keep to the left on I-64 East, US 50 East.
It's like a bio blue to get rid of the odor. And David devised a system. It's like a box around the 5-gallon bucket that we use. I think it's like 12 inches, 18 inches, 8 inches. Okay, I don't know. It's the 2x8 boards to make the box, and they're all nailed together and then nailed to a plywood piece of board that goes under our fridge, and then it goes all the way across the sleeper floor, and it holds the bucket in place so it doesn't tip over, no messes in the truck or anything like that. And then every few weeks,
in a half mile, keep to the left on I-64 East, US 50 East.
You can't talk over the GPSs. So every time they start, I'm going to stop. We actually, when we're home and we get a motel room or something, or we take it into...
Keep to the left on I-64 East, US 50 East.
We take the buckets into the shower and we thoroughly wash them out. Or we just completely replace them sometimes. Oh, what about showering and doctor appointments? That's a good question.
Continue on this route for 67 miles.
Yeah, doctor appointment, what's that? You have to schedule doctor's appointments so far out. And in the trucking industry, there are times that we don't know what we're doing 2 days from now, much less a week or two from now, which is usually, how far out you have to schedule your appointments. So we don't do doctor appointments. We don't have health insurance. We have a couple of some supplemental things like life insurance, critical care, accident coverage, stuff like that. But that's all we have. And as independent contractors, we have to pay the whole thing for the insurance, and it's so expensive. It's not like an employer that gets a W-2 that they can go to their employer and say, okay, I want to sign up during the open enrollment for these insurances and this full coverage and everything, and it's taken out of their paycheck. We don't have that option. We have to go to the marketplace and pay basically full price. And with the way the economy is and the way our pay is, our pay from 1 week to the next is so random. It fluctuates, especially lately with the fuel prices and everything going on in the world. We haven't been making anywhere close to what we were a couple of months ago. And we can't depend on having the same amount of money coming in every week to say, okay, well, we can afford this every month. And it's what we figured out, $1,200 to $1,500 a month for both of us for full coverage insurance, plus paying for the doctor visits and the prescriptions and being able to schedule the appointments and everything. So we don't do any of that. Just in the last couple months, we have found a free clinic that asks no questions. They don't want to know your income or any of that. And you can go in there for free. They'll give you the scripts, which we do still have to pay for. But there is an app called GoodRx that you can get discounts for your prescriptions. Both of us have high cholesterol. David has high blood pressure. So, those are a couple things that we have to control with medication. And as far as showers, now that I can answer that question, truck stops have showers for truck drivers. we do have to pay for them, between usually $12 and $15 for a shower. Same for parking. Sometimes parking is as much as $25 for parking. Um, and they supply the towels. Most of them do have like a dispenser for shampoo or soap. They provide a little like motel bar of soap, the travel shampoos, that kind of stuff. Um, we also carry our own towels, shampoo, soap, all that stuff. Um, some showers are not equal to others. They're not that great quality, cleanliness, size. I did a review on a shower recently on the channel, and they had no handicap showers whatsoever, which is what we usually ask for a couple different reasons. Um, I need somewhere to sit outside of the shower stall. I have back and knee problems. I had a mountain bike accident over 21 years ago that messed up my back and knees. Um, the handicap showers are usually a little bit bigger. Uh, they are easier to get in and out of the stall without having to step up for the little lip, um, which is usually designed for the wheelchairs, but also for anybody that can't step up into a shower stall. Um, with two people, we need a little more room. But this one place that we stopped to shower at recently, they had no handicap showers. All of their, I think it was 6 showers, were upstairs. They had no other way to get upstairs other than the stairs, which that's another problem for me. So that's one place we will not be showering at again. We have a Excel spreadsheet that we've been using to keep track of the good showers, the bad, the ugly. Yeah, the good, the bad, and the ugly. And we rank them on a scale of 1 to 5. 5, of course, is great. We'll go out of our way to stop there in the shower. And 1 is never again. And then we take notes, what the pros and cons are, the date that we were there, what shower number we were in, etc. Um, we have had a few showers that were 5s, and even more than 5, but we don't go above 5, so we do a double 5. One that I can think of right now is in Mount Vernon, Illinois, at the Hucks/Flying J truck stop. Their handicap shower is huge. One of these days, I need to figure out how to post pictures so you can see. Maybe when I get my community tab. That'd be cool. And Robin said that's good to track. Yeah, we like remembering, okay, what was the pros and cons for this shower? Do we want to stop here and shower, or do we want to find somewhere else to stop for the night? We want to go out of our way and stop in the middle of the day to get a good shower. Rough road again.
Illinois.
Yeah, Illinois is another one that's got rough roads.
Bigger towns.
Yeah. I can't tell what town we're in.
Fallon.
O'Fallon?
Yeah.
O'Fallon, Illinois is where we're at right now. I-64 East, mile 14-ish. Exit 14 right here. I use Excel spreadsheets for basically everything. I've got one to keep track of our bank accounts and credit cards, what money we have available, and I've got one for the business, keeping track of our loads and our fuel. What are you hauling now? We are hauling Hostess snack cakes. When we're done here later on, make sure you replay. Right at the beginning, I showed what Hostess, the shipper, gave us as for free, whole box of Hostess goodies. I was reading the Google reviews on them last night before we got there to pick up our load, and everybody was talking about how they give drivers free goodies. She said, "Oh." And we got in there. I went in with Dave. I usually don't go into the shipping receiving offices, but this time I did, planning on, helping him carry out the goodies. And all the tables were empty. So we kind of commented on it, jokingly. And the shipping lady in the office said, "Well, I'll make you a goodie box, and it'll be ready when you're done getting loaded." So after we got loaded, it took about an hour to get loaded. We went back into the shipping office. "Hey, Gulf Coast pickers, welcome in. I don't think I've seen you here before." We went back into the shipping office, and she brought out this big box. And, I held it right about here, and it took up the whole screen. So it's a pretty big box.
Honestly, I would expect her to bring the box out and bring up a couple things.
Yeah, David was expecting her to bring the box out and tell us pick a couple things, not just give us the whole box. Either that, or let us pick a couple things and then put the rest of it out on table for other drivers. But no, she just gave us the whole box. Robin said, "That's nice." Yeah, we were surprised. Gulf Coast pickers, seeing you from Johnny's live in the morning. Oh yeah, I've been going to Johnny's for a little bit, for a few days. I keep missing them this week. Red light. Uh-oh, we're getting pulled into the way station.
Guess what, everybody?
Y'all get to see the experience of going through the way station. Let me pull up the front view. This is a first on our channel.
Yeah. This is a way station.
Yeah. Now y'all can tell all your friends, "Hey, I visited a way station in Illinois on I-64, riding along with the truck driver." Gulf Coast pickers, cool. What's the strangest thing you've ever hauled? You want me to try to tell them the story of your military load? Or you want to?
Go ahead.
Okay. David hauled about, 20 years ago?
Run up to the first Gulf War.
Run up to the first Gulf War. I'm not sure when that was. We're in Illinois. We just passed O'Fallon, Illinois, going east. Mile marker 17 on I-64 eastbound. Never been to a way station, Robin. Run up to the Gulf War. David was hauling for, I think it was JB Hunt, right? Or first Gulf War, sorry. JB Hunt.
Yep.
He was driving for JB Hunt, and he got assigned a load that he picked up in Kentucky, and they wanted to know all kinds of details about his trailer. It had to be a specific style.
On I-64 east for 60 miles.
Specific style of trailer. It had to have the 3 bars on the doors on the back of the trailer, the certain kind of hinges and everything, because they're going to put a certain kind of lock on the trailer, and it had to meet these certain specs for him to go pick up this load. So I can't remember.
I told him everything about the trailer.
Well, you told him everything about the trailer, and it matched the specs they needed.
Yep.
So he goes to this place in Kentucky, and is this the one where you did drive back, or I don't remember how?
Yeah, at the shipper.
Armory. At the shipper, it was an armory. He found out. He drove back
The warehouse.
to
They loaded.
the warehouse where they loaded him.
I couldn't get on the docks, obvious reasons.
He was not allowed on the docks for obvious reasons. Jeez. We have a red pickup or SUV or something sitting on the driver's side, right next to the drive tires, and we're coming up on an exit only. He finally got the hint, backed off so we could move over. Making sure the semi truck isn't going to move over into our spot. Okay. Anyway, Gulf Coast Pickers. I used to live in Edwardsville when I was little. Was born in Carbondale. Yeah, we just went through St. Louis earlier. Anyway, he went back to the warehouse where he got loaded. They would not allow him on the docks. You had to stay in the truck?
No, I could get out of the truck.
Oh, he could get out of the truck, but okay. I don't remember the rest how the story went, David.
After they got it loaded,
After they got it loaded,
it's one of these where the dock was inside.
is one of these where the dock was inside, so you had to back the truck into the building?
No.
Oh.
No. Where I back into the dock and they open the trailer inside.
Oh, okay. It's where he backs into the dock with the doors closed on the trailer, and they open the trailer doors inside the building. And then they load him up, close the doors, seal it, put their lock on and everything. So he never got to see inside the trailer. And then they told him that he would have 2 escorts, but you will not know who they are. You do not stop for anything. No way stations. You don't stop for a cop that's trying to pull you over. Nothing. We'll take care of it. We'll let them know you're okay to bypass. You don't go through the way stations. You don't stop. You get, is it 1 or 2 15-minute? You get 1 15-minute break on this trip from Kentucky to Dover, Delaware, which is where he delivered the load. And Dover, Delaware is one of the military institutions. Dover Air Force Base. That's where he delivered the load. And when he got there, I don't remember.
When I got up to the gate.
When he got up to the gate at Dover,
the MPs greeted me with drawn M16s.
The MPs greeted him with drawn M16s. At that point, I'd be dropping a brick. Like, what did I do?
They did a thorough inspection of the truck before they even let me through.
They did a thorough inspection of the truck before they even let him through. You know, the long sticks with the mirrors on them, looking under the truck, all around and all that kind of stuff.
They actually did it on the crawler.
Oh, they did it on a crawler. Okay.
Opened the hood, looked under the hood.
They opened the hood, looked under the hood. Did they inspect the inside the cab too?
No, they didn't
No?
do that one.
Okay.
But then when they finally let me through,
When they finally let him through,
I had an MP sitting in the passenger seat.
there was an MP sitting in the passenger seat, right where I am at right now.
And I drove back to the staging area.
He drove back to the staging area within their area, the Air Force Base.
Parked it,
He parked the truck.
and from there was escorted into a waiting area.
From there, he was escorted into a waiting area by MPs with M16s. And they took his truck to get unloaded. He wasn't allowed to do that part.
Come to find out, I was hauling M16 ammunition.
He came to find out he was hauling M16 ammunition. Robin, wow, holding something you don't know what it is, that's highly classified and top secret and all that kind of stuff. Alien bodies. No, just M16 ammunition for the run up to the first Gulf War.
It was heading overseas for us to invade Iraq the first time.
Is heading overseas to invade Iraq for the first time.
When they invaded Kuwait.
When they invaded Kuwait. That's a great story. Yeah, he loves telling that story. Hey, Jessica Stumpster Girls, welcome in. I still haven't opened that box from your auction. We ran out of time at home, but it is in the truck, and I'm hoping to get time to do it this weekend. We almost never get everything done on our list when we're home, regardless of how long we stay. Nora said, interesting. Wow. Yeah, that was before I met him. Hope you don't have to poop.
That's what the 15-minute break is for.
That's what that 15-minute break was for. Oh, okay, no problem. I'm Jessica. I'm starting to get in trouble catching all these auctions, YouTube channels. Flipping crazy. I've been bidding on stuff on her channel lately. Well, we're outside of all the big city stuff for a little bit.
Paducah, the national.
Yeah. 2 hours.
That's where you're at.
Yeah.
Let's stay on Paducah.
Robin, I love interesting stories from regular people. I guess you don't get more regular than a truck driver, huh? Everyday people. Yeah, he's got a bunch of stories he could tell. Where is 46 miles? What is that for? I-57.
Yep, that's Mount Vernon.
Okay. 46 miles from Mount Vernon, Illinois.
And down there, it's got 45 miles to where 24 splits off.
And is that Paducah?
No,
Oh, okay.
about 40 miles from Paducah at that point.
Jeez. So we're still a couple hours from Paducah?
50 miles ish from Paducah. Yep, across the Ohio River.
Okay. I was hoping to show you all the Ohio River, but that's still a couple more hours away.
Hour and a half, hour 45.
Hour and a half, hour 45. I don't know if y'all want to stick around that long. I don't mind. Nora, as long as it's not the spiders, I don't care. Or not live spiders. Yeah, I agree. I don't like spiders. Just everyday Joes. David's and April's. I was a nurse in a nursing home. That's Robin. That's cool. I could tell you stories. Yeah, I bet you could.
Steve and Steph's.
Steve's and Steph's what?
David's and April. Steve's and
Yeah, Steve's and Steph's. My best friend Stephanie, her husband drives too, and she rides. Robin's in Dayton, Ohio. And we get there through there sometimes.
We used to get there quite often.
Now we used to go through that way quite often, but we haven't really been traveling that way very much lately.
Somebody's got that route tied up in lane. Somebody with orange trucks.
Yeah, Schneider.
Yep.
It seems like we usually stay between Kansas City and Florida. Or maybe the Carolinas or the Virginias.
Yeah.
Sometimes we go PA, but here lately, yeah, I got a couple small things from Lisa. That's Nora. Yeah, Lisa is flipping crazy. Hey, Josie's Place, welcome in.
She is, huh?
Yeah, that's what she says. Don't forget to give the stream a thumbs up if you haven't, and share it out if you can. I'd really appreciate that.
This is the kind of following distance I think I ain't running in my life.
David wants this kind of following distance in front of him. I don't see anybody in this lane at all.
See the cars up there at the overpass, so I can make the decision of what I need to do when I get there now.
Yeah. We just went through St. Louis and a couple other towns east of St. Louis in Illinois on I-64. We're still on I-64 about mile marker 31 in Illinois. We're planning on stopping southeast of Nashville, Tennessee for tonight. Beautiful flatlands, Robin said. Yeah, it's nice and green. Pretty.
That's how far I like to be able to see.
Yeah. And tomorrow night we'll stop in Micanopy, Florida. And then we deliver in Winter Haven, Florida, Friday afternoon. Josie's at work, but wanted to say hi to everyone. I appreciate you coming in. Don't get in trouble at work. David said hi. About 41 miles is basically Mount Vernon, Illinois, where that shower I was talking about earlier, at Huck's Flying J truck stop. That's huge. Oh, Josie's place. My son is my boss. That's cool. What do you do, Josie, if you don't mind me asking? We had thought of hiring my parents to be our dispatchers and business runners at one point, but that didn't work out.
Thank you. I know we have a money in.
Yeah, I saw that. There was a van on the shoulder trying to come out back on the road, and David needed to move over. But there's a car behind us in the left lane not wanting to let us in.
He actually sped up to try to keep people coming over.
Yeah, he actually sped up to try to keep us from coming over to get away from that van on the shoulder. Don't do that. There's a reason we want to move over. We're not doing it to block you, to hold you up and make you later. We're doing it for safety's sake. Josie does computer work. That's cool. Robin, I hear Buc-ee's is awesome. Buc-ee's gas stations, they're not designed for trucks, unfortunately. They're huge gas stations and everything.
They have everything.
And they have everything. They have a lot of them that we've seen have two complete different canopies and islands setups for gas pumps for cars. But they don't have anything for trucks. No parking, no fuel islands. There's nowhere we can get in there. So we've never stopped at Buc-ee's. Robin didn't know. And next time you're at Buc-ee's, look around. Look at the parking lot. Look at the space that they have. What? Oh, Wendy? The truck is about 75 feet long, 13 and a half feet tall, and is it 8 feet?
Just ballpark it at 10 feet.
10 feet wide, ballpark. So, we take up a lot of space when we have to park somewhere. We can't just stop anywhere. We're limited on where we can park, usually at truck stops or rest areas that have truck parking. I've never been to a Buc-ee's. Oh, okay. I've never been to a Buc-ee's either. But we've gone by them on the freeway and looked at them. Sometimes we can park at Walmart's, but a lot of them don't allow it because of other truckers leaving the trash and stuff all over the parking lot. So it makes the rest of us look bad. Makes a bad name for truck drivers. What? Okay. Okay. That white car came over a little bit too close.
He's not even 1 second in front of me.
Yeah. We prefer at least a 3-second following distance.
See, he's 30 miles an hour. I couldn't even slow down.
I don't know if you heard David, so I'll just repeat. If that white car right in front of us suddenly slammed on his brakes and went down to 30 miles an hour, there's no way we could stop in time. Same with the dumpster diving. I don't know what you're referring to, Robin.
Better Air Force.
Okay, that's cool. And now he's going to move into close to the white car.
Right?
Yeah, it's not quite the same, but still.
A car with hydraulic brakes. The brake lines are always full of liquid.
Yeah,
The moment you touch the brake, it starts squeezing the brakes on the wheels.
leaving trash. Oh, yeah. Dumpster divers always say to clean up what you did. You know, leave it cleaner than what you found it if you can.
Yeah.
Yeah. And even truck stops are getting bad because truck drivers are lazy. A lot of them. Not all of us, but there are a lot of lazy ones. And there's a lot of newer drivers that were not taught properly. They don't care. They're just in it for a paycheck. And it's a pretty good paycheck. I think it's a C4? No, 5.
USA Vet 5.
Okay. He's with the truck?
I doubt it.
But, you know, there's a lot of truck stops that we stop at, and we don't want to walk Jester in the grass because it's just full of trash. And, you know, part of the problem is the truck drivers not throwing their trash away. They just toss it out. Part of the problem is the staff not cleaning stuff up, which there's a lot of stuff you don't want to be messing with. You don't know what it is. There could be unsafe stuff there. Biohazard, yeah. I really, it really irritates me that truck drivers out here just toss out their pee bottles and their poop bags, and they don't take it to a dumpster. It needs to be discarded with, and even in a dumpster isn't the proper way, so to speak, technically. But it's better than just throwing it on the side of the road or next to your parking spot or in the grass behind your parking spot. In the trash can, in the dumpster, it's going to get disposed of properly or closer to properly than just on the ground. If we had a holding tank like RVs do, that would be a whole different matter. A lot of the super sleeper trucks, they have really big sleepers. They have something like that. But we don't have that. See you later, Jessica's Dumpster Girls. Thank you for coming by. We hope you enjoyed the trip, and we'll see you on the next ride. Yeah.
As I was saying about the big difference why reaction time for a truck and a car is so much different.
Yeah.
On your car brakes, you have hydraulic fluid in your brake lines, and it's solid, basically, from the pedal all the way to the brakes.
Yeah.
The moment you put any pressure on the pedal, it instantly translates to pressure on the brakes.
Yeah.
The truck uses air brakes. There's no pressure on the brake pedal. The brake hoses running to the brakes are empty. They're just atmospheric pressure.
Okay.
So there's no pressure at all on the brakes. You push the brake pedal, it opens a valve to the tank. The tank releases air into the brake hoses. So it has to pressurize the length brake hose all the way back to where the brake is.
75 feet behind. Well, not quite 75, but yeah, 60 some feet behind us.
60 something feet behind us with the trailer brakes.
Yeah.
And then it fills that chamber with air and compresses the safety spring.
So it takes
So
time.
finally pushes brake.
Yeah.
And it typically takes 1 to 1.5 seconds. That process will occur. The instant I push on the brake pedal, nothing happens for over a second.
Yeah.
Nothing.
I don't know if you guys heard David's explanation why it's different from a car braking to a semi-truck braking.
So if you pull over in front of a truck, less than a second in front of them, which is 70 miles an hour, is about 110 feet,
Yeah.
which is almost a truck length and a half.
Yeah.
If you're closer than that, I don't care what you do in your car. If you slow down at all, you are going to have a truck in your trunk.
Yeah. Robin said they knew that.
Yep. Even if he actually sees what caused you to stop before you stopped, there's a chance that he's still not going to stop quick enough
Yeah.
to avoid hitting you.
And most of the time when there is a semi-truck involved in an accident, the truck driver is blamed because the truck driver is the professional.
Keep himself out of those situations.
Yeah, he needs to keep himself out of those situations.
Out here, where we're at right now, it's easy.
Yeah.
You're close to anybody.
Yeah. But in a city,
Anybody who followed us through St. Louis,
yeah,
how hard would it have been for me to keep this kind of distance with the amount of traffic there was?
yeah. Especially if they were here when we had almost an accident right in front of us. I stay away from trucks on the highway. That's a good idea, Robin. I wish more people would, honestly. But we see that kind of stuff happening every day. And it scares me, sitting over here in passenger seat. I've got no control. No, it's not. It's low down.
I think it's a car figurehead.
I don't know. I didn't see it. Did you turn it off?
Okay. Car hop night.
Okay. I don't know. And that's part of the goal of this channel is to get more people to understand what we go through, the kind of things we see out on the road, that we need more room to be able to stop and maneuver. Don't cut trucks off. Don't brake check them. Don't try to pass on the right at a corner like if we're trying to turn. There's something called a button hook turn that trucks have to do sometimes to make a right turn. We get set up for the turn in the right lane. But then when we get to the corner to start the turn, we have to pull to the left, which will pull our trailer left in while we're in the turn to get around a tight corner. And then we pull back to the right to start the turn. And sometimes people try to cut in on the right side and they get hit by the trailer tandems. And, you know, if you're paying attention, you see a blinker, that truck's going to be turning most likely. So you see the truck start moving to the left, they're most likely getting set up for a button hook right turn.
Don't think that he's moving out of your way.
Don't think he's moving out of your way. Robin, yes, that's a good idea. What? I didn't see it.
0 to 60 eventually.
0 to 60 eventually on the bumper sticker in front of us. And that's an Oklahoma license plate. Hey, flipping crazy. I was just talking about you. I always try to give trucks plenty of room. And we do appreciate that. More people need to do that.
Not yet.
Yeah, a little bit too close.
That was just under 1 second.
Yeah. We are currently on I-64 eastbound, about mile marker 50, which is past exit 50. Nashville, Illinois. That's funny. Oh, we're planning on stopping southeast of Nashville, Tennessee tonight. We still have 296 miles to go. About 4.5 hours. ETA is just after 8 p.m. Central Time. Lisa said, I'm just taking a break between working and saw you were live. Well, I appreciate you coming in. Give the stream a thumbs up if you don't mind, and share it out if you can. I'd really appreciate that. Try to get more people in here. Nashville Cats. I know, Robin said, lol, Nashville Cats.
That was a song I loved from back in the 60s.
Before my time. I'm only 41, so I don't know anything about that. Lisa, I loved, I think it was Tabitha, last Monday night, reaching for the one stone at the end of your video, or was it Saturday? I don't remember which video it was now. But Tabitha reaching for that rock on your shelf thing and pulling it. That was so cute.
When you wrapped it in tissue paper.
Yeah, you wrapped it in tissue paper and it's really colorful. From one Nashville to another. Yeah. Nashville, Illinois to Nashville, Tennessee.
Yeah.
And there's,
Like it's a trip.
yeah. There's so many towns out here, you know, that have the same name as another state's town. And I always wonder who copied who.
At least 3 Nashvilles that I know of.
Yeah. Robin said I'm younger than their daughters.
Who's daughter?
Robin. We haul with Robin.
Yeah.
I'm younger than her daughters.
Oh, okay. You're younger than their daughter. Okay. God,
They're iridescent hemodite
I think that's what it was.
raw specimen. Yeah, I think that was the one. My cats are the stars of my channel. That's kind of like Jester being the star of our channel. Yeah, I love your cats. They're so pretty. Yeah, I think you said 5, and they're all rescues. Yeah. Yep, I lived in Houston, Texas, and they had a Dayton and a Cleveland, Texas. Yep.
I think Texas has just about every city name there is here.
And David thinks Texas has every city name there is, period. Then Teddy loved the mahogany obsidian drops pendants too on Monday night. Yep. And yeah, it's 5 cats.
We just got the one rescue mutt.
Yeah, we just have the one rescue mutt. We adopted him from the Kansas City Pet Project on September 9th of 18. He was about 10 months old when we rescued him. And he was found 2 weeks before that as a stray. We think he had bad experiences while he was a stray. He's very dog reactive, so he'll be an only mutt. And he's scared to death of sewer grates. He will go clear across the other side of the parking lot to avoid them if you let him. I also care for the homeless, abandoned street cats here. That's awesome. I can tell you're a caring person. I pay out of my own pocket to get them spayed and neutered, food, and medical care. That is so cool. My respect level for you just went up a bunch of notches. Robin's allergic to cats.
You need to look into starting your own 501c3.
Yeah, Lisa, David said that you should look at starting your own 501c3, non-for-profit. Robin, I used to bring home cats when I was little. David's actually allergic to cats and dogs. He's allergic to anything dusty, green, furry, fuzzy, pretty much everything. I'm allergic to work. Does that count? I think everybody's allergic to that. Lisa said she may when she moves north, trying to get out of Georgia. I don't blame you. I really don't like Georgia. By the way, can I pick up my order from you tomorrow? Save the shipping. Lisa said my sister is allergic and she had had 6 cats. Well, you know, when you love them, you do what you have to, regardless of allergies. Only one is left. And she agreed exactly. You do what you have to when you love them. And we wish we could get Jester a play buddy, but with him being dog reactive, that's not going to happen. We've been trying to train him away from that, but it's difficult when we don't know what to do, how to train him. We did have a trainer right at the beginning of 2020, and then everything happened, and our trainer quit her training job at, I think it was PetSmart, and she went back to school. And it's very difficult for us to find a trainer that will work with our trucking life, our schedule. Most of the trainers we've talked to want us home every week on the same day of the week, and I'm sorry, the trucking industry does not work that way. Robin said my eyes get red and itchy around cats. I think Lisa's ignoring my question about picking up my order. Yeah. One of the truck stops nearby. Public place. And I think we got enough hidden cash.
Maybe. I don't know, actually, I love it.
I'm not even sure how much we owe at the moment. Boy, maybe I should have made a spreadsheet for that. Yep. I've been called the spreadsheet queen. I use Excel spreadsheets for everything. I'm afraid to ask how much it costs to fill that tank. Right now, depending on where we are in the country, it's anywhere from $4.50 to $6 a gallon, and some places even more than that. And we have two 100-gallon tanks. The most we've ever gotten in one fill was 150 gallons. So say fuel is $5 a gallon. If we're getting 150 gallons, that's $750. And here lately, we've not been able to uh, have the money available to use our better discount fuel cards. So we've been using our company's fuel card, and we only get a 10 cent per gallon rebate in the next calendar month if we fuel at TA, Petro, or Love's truck stops. Yeah, right now it's very expensive for fuel, and the loads are not paying anywhere close to what they used to be, even a couple months ago. Lisa will be having another benefit auction for her friend in PA that rescues, rehomes, spay neuters cats and kittens. She has been having a rough year with complicated and terminal medical cat emergency. Okay. I have had several benefit auctions for her and raised around $10,000 for her the past few years. Vet care is expensive, plus food costs and medicines. Wow. That's awesome that you do that for her. Oh, Robin, I complained about my $50 to fill up. Yeah, multiply that by 30. Well, for $750, 15 times. So that's like filling up your car 15 times in one day. Oh, I am in Austell, right off Highway 20. But tomorrow at noon, I am doing a creative hangout, and at 4 p.m., another sale. So I guess that's enough. Dang it. Okay, no biggie. We'll probably be 2 or 3 hours at least from there tonight. I don't know. 200 miles. Hey, Kev Crazy. Welcome in. Is there any way you know about what time you will be coming through where I live? It will be about 200 miles from Austin. We park tonight. That's 3.5 hours, and usually don't get started early if we don't have to. It's probably going to be during your hangout, your creative hangout thing. I think that's about the time we get to Austell. Nora just bought some Dogecoin. What's it at, Nora? I can't look at it because my phone is one of the videos. Yeah, it would be cool if we could meet up. Maybe on the way back up, we could just meet. Lisa, do you have Facebook Messenger or Instagram? And also, have you looked at your sterling jewelry that you showed the other night? Or did I not get in first for those wolf earrings? She's testing them today. Okay. How did you get into actually you said you have an Instagram? Let me put in cool. I followed you back, Lisa.
Miles.
See you later, Robin. Thank you for coming by. I hope Randy's talking. I hope you enjoyed the trip, and we'll see you on the next ride. We're almost at Mount Vernon now. Mount Vernon, Illinois. Oh, that's pretty. The lion on the side of the truck is passing us. What kind of love you looking for, Nora? What in the world was that?
I don't know, somebody's notification or something.
I have no idea. What did y'all hit? That was a pothole. These roads are rough sometimes. That's something else a lot of people don't understand, don't realize. It doesn't feel the same way in the car as it does a truck.
To the right on I-57 South, I-64 East, I-24.
Just a subscribe, nothing weird. Ouch. And if you guys aren't connected to each other, make sure you get connected.
Continue on this road for 4.5 miles.
And here essentially ends our I-64.
Speed limit reduced ahead.
Okay, we're on 57 or getting on 57?
57.
Okay. Bye-bye, I-64.
For the next 4 miles, we're on both.
Oh, not yet, I guess. We're still on I-64, but also on I-57.
But the way I look at it, we're continuing on 57.
Yeah,
The end of our 64 trip.
yeah.
Beginning of our 57 trip.
And don't forget to give the stream a thumbs up and share it out if you can. I'd really appreciate it.
And I think we're on I-57 till exit 425. And we're at 95.
Okay, it's about 50 miles.
There it's 40 miles to Paducah.
Okay,
We're about 90 miles right now.
we're about 90 miles from Paducah and the Ohio River, which is the border between Illinois and Kentucky. Excuse you.
Thank you. Yes.
If you heard that burp, or a couple burps, that was David. Yeah, the second one was quieter. What's the temperature now?
74.
74 degrees. And I got the sun beating down on me.
84. No, 94.
Yeah, 94. Tap, tap, tap. Nora said tap, tap, tap. Tap on the camera. Thought that was Evie's thing. Evie and her beaver.
In 1.5 miles,
I don't
keep
know.
to the right on I-57 South.
Oh, Nora's got to represent. That's cool. Get her in here. A bull and a bear avatar pic. I don't know what Lisa's talking about. Anytime is a good time to drop some. Okay, I'm lost now. I was asking Nora.
Keep to the right on I-57
Oh.
South.
Follow signs for I-57 South, Memphis.
Lisa was asking Nora if that was her pic on IG, Instagram.
In a quarter mile, keep to the right on I-57 South.
Keep right in the Ford to continue on I-57 South.
Now you can say bye-bye to 64.
Bye-bye, I-64. Now we're on I-65 or I-57 southbound
For 47 miles.
for 47 miles. Exit 44.
Yep.
And then we get on I-24. Excuse me. I-24 eastbound.
40.
Uh-huh.
That's the Kentucky border.
Yeah.
We've been on that for a little over 300 miles.
Huh?
We've been on that for a little over 300 miles. I-24.
Yeah.
A little over 300 miles.
A little over 300 miles on I-24 until we get off of I-24 and get on I-75
Yep.
in Chattanooga. Or?
Yep.
Okay.
That's the entirety of I-24.
Yeah. We'll take the whole I-24. Between today and tomorrow. Okay, I have to get back to work. Just wanted to come in and show some support. I really appreciate that, Lisa. Thank you for coming in. I hope you enjoyed the trip, and we'll see you on the next ride. With the backups we had earlier, we lost about 10 minutes on our ETA, according to Randy. She's saying 8:05 now. It was 5 till 8. For where we're planning on parking. Stay right there, truck. Block that sun.
0. Yeah. You lost everybody.
Well, we've been on almost 3 hours now, so I think I will go ahead and head it off here. We hope you enjoyed the trip, and we'll see y'all on the next ride.